Alright, so here is round 3 of the Hero Pantheon tournament. I am playing against Lemonade Juice, aka Up and Down. I am super tired. It's actually like almost 1 a.m. here, but this was the time that we were able to make based on our time zones. I'm not really up to playing this tournament right now, but we'll see how this goes. It looks like we connected in game, so I'm going to open up our little cheat sheets here. I won the coin toss, so I chose plants. I'm going to be going with the Saggro Grass Snuggles deck you see over here. I added some hot dates in order to tech for like Gargmech. I feel like it's the main deck I'm going to be facing. Doesn't look like this is actually the right deck list though. I don't think I have Bananasaurus Rex in this. Maybe I do. I don't actually remember if I have Bananasaurus Rex. I thought I took him out, but I could be wrong. He's running Z-Mech, of course. That is the hero I'm facing during this tournament, so I'll keep these. They're pretty good against the Z-Mech picks. We have 1, 2, 3. Should I get rid of one of these? I don't think I shall. Pretty good starting hand. Nice and aggressive, don't let Z-Mech block. Probably going to be Gargmech. I don't really know what to expect. He said he did prepare for these matches, so maybe he ran some new types of cards. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to be going with the Bullseye. We'll see what happens from here. It's nice when one of these exploded, actually. It's kind of like a 2-for-1, so I have no idea what he's running. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe this is the old, like burn mech with the Disconauts. I have no idea what that... I have no idea what this this 2-1 Disconaut even means here. I have no clue. So, it's not Gargmech, because Gargmech doesn't run the Disconaut, unless he's running that instead of Grave Robber. I think we're about to find out if this is Gargmech with a very, very weird draw. And again, this is certainly not teched against Galactic Cactus. Certainly not. So, here we go. He's running Flag Zombie. Cool. This clears his field. I think I'll take it. I have a very decent play, and he's out of... Wait a second. Here it does not explode. Here it kills everything except the Con Man. So if I play this, the Con Man lives with 1 health. It's going to do 2 damage exploding, so the Con Man lives. We're running out of time here. I think it's just you. We'll have a combo next turn. Again, the first Galacta will explode, killing the Flag Zombie. There was no way to actually kill the Con Man there, right? So the Con Man's a 1-1. Who gives a crap? We definitely have card advantage now. See what he comes up with here. So I think if he passes, I go with Black IP Photosynthesizer, and if he makes a play, I'll probably play these two. I think we're doing okay here. He could photosynthesize here, or he could fruitcake. Probably making a double play is actually better. This also theoretically sets up the... he's not going to be able to kill both of these. Again, he is playing a trick, so this Black IP is a problem. He has to fruitcake it. Photosynthesizer is not the right play. We'll be able to do this next turn, hopefully get an answer to the Con Man. But we're so far ahead right now. So insanely far ahead. So he went Flag Swarm. That does a nothing, 0. I mean, it cycles a card in his hands. But the Black IP obviously grows. The Black IP net actually has bigger stats, because instead of now being a 2-2, it'll be a 3-2. Big oof. Humongous oof. So we'll be able to preserve the Black IP, develop another activator for Gatling. If he didn't have Fruitcake there, I would have used it. I think this is going to be very, very, very difficult for him to come back here on turn 4. But we'll see. He has no blocks. Probably not going to even block this game, honestly. We're going to hit him. I'll see if he even blocks the Black IP here. So our priority is definitely protecting this. He'll take some... He'll get a thing here. Should I try to answer the con man? Should I use the... He has 15 health. This is pretty good to face. He's not going to really be able to burst me down, so I'm just going to go complete face here. I'll be able to use this on turn 6 to finish him. I don't think there's a point of bonus attacking here. Maybe if we do the math, we do 4 plus 6. Goes for fruitcake, interesting. I don't think he's just going to be able to do 13 damage, that's the problem. He doesn't really have a lot of cards right now. His block meter is basically non-existent. They'll probably Gatling the face. I'm just wondering what the circumstances of him winning is right now. There's egg. So even if he final missions, it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gotta just be Gatling. Let's finish this guy. Who knows what this egg is gonna be? It's not gonna be important. Should win here. He has the 1 card. Even if it is another fruitcake, he's still only doing 5 damage, which means we'll have a bonus attack perhaps next turn if he doesn't clog this lane. It's very interesting if he does have a fruitcake, but he usually loses here. Final mission will make him survive. Final missioning the 2-2 I think would be the play. He's doing 6. We win. Oh, it was a superpower. I should be keeping tracks with. I didn't even realize it was a superpower because I'm not keeping track of his cards, which I definitely will start to do here. So, all right, that's a good game. And we will switch. We are 1-0. We will switch to zombies now. So our opponent banned, by the way, Solar Flare. Very interesting ban. They did not ban Captain Combustible. They banned Citron Beta Caratina. They also banned Huge Giganticus Super Brains. So they banned the max amount of heroes. And the second ban was Brainstorms. No Professor Pay to win today. I'm probably going to be going just Infinity Pirates here. So this version of the deck I actually have up here has Pogo Mug. But I'm again, you saw the deck before. I'm running 4 Cowboys and 3 Binary Stars, not Pogo Mug. And I'm running a 4th. Instead of the 4th Mug, I'm running a 4th Line Dancing Zombie. It's running Citron. So I'll put Citron up here. I'm going to also open up the database Citron deck. I do have, like, someone sent me what this is a Discord fellow, so he's going to be running the database Citron. It's going to have some early game control, Pecanolith, Snapdragon, 3-Nut. This hand should do exceedingly well against what he's running. I'm just gonna go. He's not running. We know he's not running Forget-Me-Nuts too, unless he teched it. So I'm just gonna go with Infinity Clones. This is so good. I hope one lands in the water so we have room here. Unfortunately, did not. So on turn 2, he's running Dog, perhaps. Oh man. I should probably play around Dog because that's the best thing. He could also have Onion. He could also have Galacta. Can also have Hot Date. There's also some Juggernauts in this deck. I think I'm gonna put this here, interestingly, and pass just to play around Galactic Cactus. Probably would have played it last turn if he had it. Wow. The deck list does not have that amphibious card in it, so I'm going to not think that I know his deck list anymore. We're just very, very far ahead, so I have to just not blunder here. For real. It's definitely happening. Let's see what he goes after. We have so much tempo on the field. He doesn't have a damn thing. Good 3-nut and 4? Maybe I should have went for Bungie? I don't know. Just in case 3-nut. I feel like if he plays 3-nut, he dies so badly, though. This actually dies to Bungie unless he keeps his superpower. Interesting. Still a strike through, though. So good. Should probably just keep the tempo going as much as we possibly can. So I think it's gonna be 3 plus Bungie. Plays decently around 3-nut too. Really, I mean, keep the aggro actually. It's not even tempo at this point. I'm actually making the play that does the most damage here. We can also do 2+2 against the Triceratops. This really just makes this play extremely versatile. No, I will kill the Triceratops since we have so much steam here. I don't want this guy living. Certainly don't need this to go phase. So we're doing 4. Oh man, this is disgusting. So he's running Shrinking Violet. I have no idea what he's running. I mean, seriously. Do we play around Shrinking Violet? I don't feel like him Shrinking Violeting these two is really much of a significant factor here. Let's go like this. The pirate will be better next to the monkey pirate. Yeah, again, he's so far behind. I'm going with Grave Robber because it does a little bit more initial damage and also becomes 3, so he can't Shrinking Violet next turn. The command's just as good. It doesn't really matter here. I don't think there's a damn thing he can do to actually catch up, unfortunately for him. He is actually running Forget-Me-Nuts. But again, this doesn't okay. Interesting. Wow. So that's a really, really strong Mog. We actually got Con Man, which is so stupid. Because it's pirates. So it only does 2 damage here, but this lane empties. So it's just another thing he has to deal with. He's down to 3 now. Player and Shrinking Violet again, I suppose. We don't even have to anymore. Main pirate. He has to block 3 damage with all this bullseye on the field. I don't think there's any chance here. Oh, I have no idea what this deck is. Absolutely no clue. He played I guess he played his Walnut, and he also played Mog. So he has Protect and Protect left. But again, the amount of cards he would have to spend to even survive this turn is seemingly insurmountable. Wow, he made it though. Yeah, this guy does live. Oh, okay. This isn't a done deal quite yet. This Con Man gets really scary because it grows twice here. Another strike through pirate would be really nice. So would Fruitcake. Oh my gosh, literally the best thing we could have got. So I'll put this in a lane where it actually does damage in case he somehow, some way field clears us. We still have lethal in lane 1. Triceratops, Rotovega, but he's big Dunzo McFunzo. See ya. This actually just wins with the Fruitcake itself, because... Oh man. Alright! So we're 2-0. We got match point. Maybe I'll mix it up here and play some Ram Package. You do have this Ram Package Rose that techs a lot of things, and it seems like especially the sort of mindset that he was running before, this Rose is gonna pretty heavily counter it. Boog! Alright. I'm going to try to get as much early game control as possible. It's probably going to be a very aggressive deck, so we're going to... It's a decent hand. I can use this to control his weird turn 1 play and then play this on 2 against his aggro play. So this 2-3 should be quite good. This will probably be useless. I like this just as a control card against... I'll draw out his removal here and play this on heights. He doesn't have like beam me up, so this doesn't like protect against, you know, beam me up on 2. Sometimes you stick this behind. He didn't even have an answer. Interesting. I might not want to play this on heights anymore since we want to save the heights lane for the little guy. I even might play this if he plays like a, you know, a 2-1 or something. I have no idea what he's running. I have no clue. I should literally close my Discord decks. I have no clue what he's running. There's the hunt deck, there's the aggro bullseye with the... Which one has barrel in it? I'll take a quick peek. I don't know if... Okay, it's the hunt deck that has barrel in it. This is most definitely the play. We have the option of protecting it with the bird next turn, which is nice. Very sad barrel. He gets a 4-3, but we get a bird next turn. And this bird, again, he needs a whole fruitcake to take this out, so if he spends 2 brains, it's kind of game over. And once again, we can protect the Twin Sunflower in order to activate Brain N. I probably will end up playing this in front in lane 3. See what he's got. Again, if he commits more than a brain here, this is safe from fruitcake. I wonder what the... I mean, if he commits a dry minion in not this lane... Oh boy. So the question is, do we want to play for Brain N next turn? He probably has a fruitcake. I don't know what else he would be keeping here. Final mission. Wow, that's a tough decision. I could just bird. I feel like the bird dies too bad to fruitcake, and then we have 4 next turn, which just is garbage. So, I'm gonna do this play. Should I take 1 damage and freeze this? I don't think so. The fruitcake does very little here. Almost nothing. This con man's damage is negligible compared to what we're packing right now. I feel like freezing this maybe could have set up the Brain N a little better, but unless he fruitcakes these, I can actually freeze next turn. So there's the lightning bolt. We have the Brain N option if he completely passes here, which is nice. It's nice that we can actually bird here. I think it's freeze bird. I don't think we Brain N quite yet. Take 1 damage here. It's nice how safe this is. This is actually just protected right now. So we'll go with the control play. The bird drawing a card does take 1 damage from the con man, but doesn't matter that much. Okay, there's this fruitcake. We get Captain Cucumber. He did have fruitcake apparently. See if he has an answer to the flower here. I don't feel super comfortable, but we're at 17 health and we still are ramping unless he invests another card. This con man, it's doing it's doing 1 damage every turn, but it doesn't really make a big difference in the grand scheme of things. It's doing a little extra every time we draw a card. Who cares, man? Well, goes for it. Okay. That's a whole card out of his hand. We have another bird here. I'll probably just play the bird here. Maybe I'll play the bird against the con man because he probably doesn't have a second fruitcake. He's gonna final mission to kill the bird here. Man, the passes. I feel like if he final missions, it's gonna hurt him too much because it's still a 2-for-1. It's a 3-for-1 if he final missions here. So I'll take it. And if he doesn't have final mission, this bird kills a significantly stronger comment, we'll say. I think we kind of have this one in the bag. Goes for the 3-for-1. Maybe playing it against the O2 is really correct. Yeah, who knows? It's very low on steam right now. Perhaps playing it here would have been better. See what he pulls out. Only a gas giant. Might as well play the twin. It's doing some damage here, though. I don't know. I might be a little bit too comfortable. This does hit. It actually kills the dude next turn, which is nice. Oh, that's a 7-coster. That hurts so much. This heals for 10, man. Bruv. We can also bring down a ramp if we want. If he passes here, we'll definitely do that play. This is really, really gonna hurt. It also kills this thing, so I'm gonna preserve the 5-5, the 5-4 essentially, rather than killing a 4-1. I probably should have gone here just in case, but also gets wrecked. I'm gonna keep this Mog, since this kind of really just kills his own guy. It's also just giving us more and more cards. I'll probably just Mog this in this next turn, or protect it, who knows. Wow, more ways to protect things. We're in exceedingly good shape. We have 3+5, so we can actually make a... Again, this is not evolution now, so we can't upgrade this. Just fireworks, interesting. So we got our card draw. I think we actually protect this. I think keeping a 3-4 in the field is better than ramping. This is basically as much value as we get from this period. Down to 2 cards. We're still going to be at a very, very high amount of health. Splash. 5-1 lives. We're at 13 health, so that's well. We have an extreme card advantage here. This is exactly what we wanted to get. Cob Cannon. Yeah, baby. Dragon would be nice, too. Huge Cob Cannon with these team-ups already set up, especially like an 0-1. I probably want to Brain Anna here. We'll be able to Cob Cannon later, get some value from that. So it's going to be Brain Nana. I'm actually going to commit this to keep the 0-1 alive. This will do damage anyway. And it actually dies for free to the Cob Cannon next turn. I don't think we're mogging quite yet here. Again, he draws an extra card. It also does 4 damage to our face, but the Cob Cannon kills it for free. So we'll probably get a better mog. Wow, we rolled triple ones. At the end of the day, though, with this hand, with exactly Brainana, Cob Cannon, Mog in hand, we didn't need the triple ones, but we did got it. Oof. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. That was round 3. I will see you guys in round 4, I guess.